strap in because we're going to be taking a look at every single case that Ringke makes, as well as some accessories for the brand new Galaxy S24 Ultra. And you're definitely going to want to stick around until the end of the video because I will be doing a scratch test for the camera lens protectors as well as the privacy screen protector. And I guarantee you by the end of this video, you're going to know which one of these cases and accessories are right for you. And if you guys want to pick any of these up, I will be putting product links in the video description. So let's get started. Here we have Ringke's silicone magnetic case. So let's see how much this case weighs. "41 grams. It does have a nice soft silicone cover over the whole case. It is pretty rigid on the back, surrounded by a softer silicone type rubber. On the inside of the case, it has Magsafe as well as some soft suede material. Feels really nice. Let's put our phone inside the case. Fits the phone very nicely. Again, it's got that nice soft silicone type feel. Feels nice in the hand. Buttons are very clicky, easily pressable on the sides. If we take a look at the side of the case, you can see it's got a raised edge on the top and the bottom of the case. It also doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to the phone. On the bottom, we have our cutouts as well as our S Pen. On the side, we have our silicone buttons. On the back, again, it's got that nice soft silicone type feel, doesn't show any fingerprints, and we also do have a slight raised edge around our camera lenses. Very nice case, and like I said before, it's got Magsafe built in, so if you happen to have a Magsafe accessory like this power bank here, you can simply clip it onto the back and it'll start to charge your phone. It also has a nice strong hold on the case, so you don't have to worry about your Magsafe accessory just falling off the phone. Now, the one thing you might notice about this silicone case when you get it is the buttons on the side here. The silicone's thinner than the rest of the case, as well as the bottom piece here. But all the rest of the case has a very solid edge on the phone. But it's a very nice soft silicone case. And then here we have the Fusion Bold case. It's a very nice light case. It also has a hard polycarbonate back surrounded by a TPU type material on the side. It shows off the color of your phone. Let's see how much this case weighs. 34 grams. 35 grams. So before you put your phone inside the case, you're going to want to peel off this protective cover. Then we can put our phone inside the case. And then you can also peel off the backing. Looks really nice on the phone. Feels very good in the hand. It's got some texture on the sides to help with grip. Buttons are very clicky on the sides, easily pressable. If we look at it from the side, you can see that it's got a raised edge on the top and the bottom of the case. It also doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to the phone. Here we have the texture on the sides. We have our lanyard hole at the bottom. We have our cutouts on the bottom. You can easily access your S Pen. We have the same texture on the other side with the lanyard hole, our power button, and our volume rockers. On the back again, shows off the color of your phone. Looks really nice. Doesn't seem to show fingerprints very well. Still nice and clean. And we also do have a slight raised edge around our camera lenses. So that's a pretty nice case. I like the contrast between the clear and the black edges. Looks pretty cool. And then here we have the Ringke Fusion Bold case, but this one has a Magsafe ring. Let's see how much this case weighs. 37 grams. Again, before you put your phone inside, you want to peel off the protector. Then we'll put our phone inside the case. And peel off the back. All right, so not only does this have a MagSafe ring, but it has a matte back. That looks nice. It feels really nice and smooth. Very cool. I like this case. So it's got all the same properties as the Bold. Feels good in the hand, has the texture on the side, keeps the phone nice and slim. But on the back, it's got the nice smooth polycarbonate with the MagSafe ring. That's pretty sleek. And this doesn't show pretty much fingerprints at all. So now if you want to use a MagSafe accessory, like we have this MagSafe power bank, you can clip it onto the back. It'll charge your phone. And it's got a nice strong hold on the case as well. So you don't have to worry about your MagSafe accessory just falling off. That is nice. If I was going to get the Bold case, I would definitely get this one. I really love matte cases. It just looks so much sleeker and you don't have to worry about any fingerprints. And then here we have the Ringke Fusion X case. This case weighs 37 grams. It's also got the nice clear back surrounded by the accented black color on the sides. It is made of hard polycarbonate on the back and a softer type TPU on the sides. This is definitely one of my favorite Ringke cases because not only does it offer some pretty good protection, but it also keeps your phone pretty slim. So again, before you put your phone in, you want to peel off these protectors on the inside. Put our phone inside the case. And then peel off the back protector. So this case feels really nice in the hand, and as you can see, it's got reinforcements in the corners for some better drop protection there. The buttons on the side are also easily clickable. Very nice. If you look at it from the side, you can see it's got a raised edge on the top and the bottom of the case. On the side, we have that texture for grip. The reinforcements in the corners, our lanyard hole at the bottom, our cutouts on the bottom. You can very easily access the S Pen. We have our serrated power button on the side and kind of like slanted volume buttons. On the back, you can see it shows off the color of your phone, and it's got these little bumpers all in every corner. So when you put your phone on its back and you're typing, the phone doesn't rock all over the place. We also have a raised edge around our camera lenses for protection there too. Yeah, this is a really nice protective case. If you don't want something super bulky, but something that does offer your phone some protection more than just regular cases, I would definitely recommend the Fusion X. And here's the Fusion X in a camo color. This one looks really cool. I've actually used this for quite a few phones in the past years, and I absolutely love it. I really like the camo texture on the back, and it does have like a texture to it too, unlike the clear one. So if you like camo, Fusion X Camo is definitely the way to go. And depending on which color phone you got, the color will show through with that camo too, and it looks really cool. Then here we have the Ringke Onyx design case. This is the Graffiti 2. Let's see how much this case weighs. 41 grams. So if you want to add a little style to your case, they kind of have a little graffiti on here, which looks pretty cool. This is a all TPU type case. There's no hard plastic on this case. It's got a really cool textured back. Doesn't show any fingerprints. Let's put our phone inside the case. I've also used the Ringke Onyx case on some of my past devices as well, and it was great for me. Feels really good in the hand. It's got some grip to it. Buttons are nice and clicky, easily pressable. If we look at the phone from the side, you can see it's got the same raised edges on the top and the bottom. It also keeps the phone pretty slim. We have our texture on the side here, lanyard hole on the bottom, cutouts. We also can easily access the S Pen. On the other side, we have that same texture with another lanyard hole, our power and volume buttons. On the back, again, it's got that cool graffiti with a nice, like, kind of like roughish texture. doesn't show any fingerprints, and we also have some raised edges around our camera lenses as well. Really nice case. If you're just looking for some, minimal protection for your phone, keep it nice and slim, I definitely do like the Onyx too. And then here we have the same Onyx case, but in a blue color. Looks pretty cool. And then here we have the Ringke Onyx case with Magsafe built in. Let's see how much this case weighs. .44 grams. So if you love the Onyx case, you're definitely going to love this because it has Magsafe built in, so you can use all of your iPhone Magsafe accessories. Fits the phone very well, feels good in the hand. Buttons are nice and clicky, easily pressable. If we look at the case from the side, you can see it's got the same raised edge on the top and the bottom of the case. We have that same texture on the side with our lanyard hole. Our cutouts on the bottom, you can very easily access the S Pen. We have a texture on the side with our power button and our volume buttons. If you look at the back, it's got that really cool texture. Doesn't show any fingerprints, and we have raised edges around our camera lenses. And then if you happen to have a MagSafe accessory like we have this power bank here, clips onto the back and starts to charge your phone. This case also has a nice hold on the MagSafe, so you don't have to worry about the MagSafe accessory just falling off. Very nice minimalist case, and I'm happy to see that they've added the MagSafe ring too. I probably would say that I would add the MagSafe ring option for every case that Ringke sells, because they do have some cases that I would love to see the MagSafe ring on, like the Fusion X. And then here we have the Ringke Fusion clear case. So this is a totally clear case. It has a hard polycarbonate backing surrounded by a softer TPU material. Let's see what the weight is on this case. 33 grams. Now before you put your phone in, you're going to want to take out these protectors. Put our phone inside. Fits the phone really good. Shows off the color of your phone on the crystal clear backing. Feels nice in the hand. It's got some grip to it. Buttons are nice and clicky, easily pressable. If we look at it from the side, you can see it's got a raised edge all the way around the screen. We also do have some little reinforcements in the edges here for some drop protection. It also doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to the phone. We have our cutouts on the bottom. You can easily access your S Pen. We have our lanyard holes in the bottom corners, power button, volume buttons. Then if we look at the back of the case, you can see it shows off the color of your phone. It does pick up some fingerprints, but not too bad. And the camera lenses are flush with the case, so no camera protection on the back of this case. If you're into clear cases and showing off the color of your phone, this is a really nice case. Then here we have the Ringke Fusion matte clear case. So this is just like the Ringke Fusion clear case, but it has a matte back, so it doesn't show those fingerprints. It's about 33 grams. Again, you're going to want to peel off the inside protector. Put our phone inside the case. This is one of my favorite Ringke cases. I'm very partial to the matte look. So once you have your phone in there, peel off the back cover. And there you can see that nice matte look. It looks just like the matte glass that's on the back of the phone. So the phone feels good in the hand. It's got some grip to it. Buttons again, nice and clicky. If we look at it from the side, you can see that it does have a raised edge on the top and the bottom of the case. Doesn't add really much bulk to the phone at all. Lanyard holes in the bottom. Cutouts here. You can easily access your S Pen. We have the little reinforcements in the corners again, along with the lanyard hole on the other side. We have our power and volume buttons. And on the back, again, shows off the color of your phone, but in a nice matte look. Doesn't show any fingerprints. And again, the camera lenses are flush with this case, so no camera protection here. Definitely one of my favorite cases. I love the matte look, and I would love to see the matte on a lot of the other cases that are totally clear. Now, if you do want to pick up one of these clear cases, but you're worried about your camera lenses on the back being protected, don't worry, because Ringke also has camera lens protectors. So let's install these and see how they work on the case. So we get one camera lens protector set and some installation tools. So the first thing we want to do is to clean off our camera lenses on the back of our phone, because anything that's left on the camera lenses will be trapped underneath. Then we'll dry off the lenses. Also make sure around your camera lenses are dry, because you don't want any of the moisture stuck underneath the lens either. So then take your camera lens protectors. We're going to put them in the way that the camera lenses are on your phone. We're going to peel off the backing and then just place them over the tops of your lenses and press them in place. Then lift up on the guide and you're all set. So if we look at these camera lens protectors, they look like they were meant to fit on the phone. They fit perfectly. They also don't add much height already to the phone, which is nice. And if we take our matte fusion case, you can see that the camera protectors fit beautifully inside of the camera cutouts. So now your camera lenses are protected as well as your phone. So again, if you're going to want to pick up one of these matte clear cases or the clear cases, or really any of the cases, you can also get their camera lens protectors too. So let's take a look at our camera, see if there's any interference. And from what I can tell, the camera lenses look really clear. I don't see any issues, even with zooming in. They're still nice and clear. So that is perfect. These camera lenses look beautiful on the phone. And as you can see, if you touch them, they do reject fingerprints, so you don't have to consistently wipe off the camera lenses every time you want to take a picture. And then let's test out the scratch resistance for these camera protectors. So typically regular tempered glass starts to scratch around a Mohs hardness number 6. So we're going to start off with a number 5. We'll move on to a number 6. Then finally a number 7. And if we take a closer look, you can see there are no scratches at the number 5. There are ever so slight at a number 6 and a little deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance seems to be maybe a little bit better than regular tempered glass. Ringke also has a couple other really cool accessories that works with their Magsafe cases. We have their smart magnetic ring and their stand pocket magnetic that holds your credit cards and maybe some money and maybe even your keys. So here is their magnetic ring. It is made of all metal. It's very solid and very sturdy. It actually folds out 3 different times, so you can not only use it to hold your phone, but you can also use it as a stand or maybe even to hang your phone on something. So if we put this on the back, clips onto the back very strong, and then you can take out this ring here, unfold it like that. You can put your finger through it to get a better hold on your phone. You can also rotate it in any orientation you want. Maybe, like I said, use that stand in a landscape mode, or I think you can even use it in a portrait. We'll open it up to 3 times, and you can use it in portrait mode. That's pretty cool. Very versatile, very solid. It pretty much stays in any way that you're going to put it. So that is a really cool ring you can use. You can take off. It's not permanent. Acts as a kickstand, or like I said, as something you can hold on to give you some extra hold onto your phone. Or again, you can even hang it on something if you really want to. This is really on there really good, so you don't have to worry about the phone just falling off. And then here we have their stand pocket. It's made of like a leatherette material. It's held closed by some magnets. It's actually a good size too. You can fit a good amount of credit cards or some money, maybe some keys in there. It's also got Magsafe on the back, and you can also use it as a stand. So we'll put it on the back of our phone. Clips in place really well. And like I said, you can use it like a stand. Opens up almost all the way and kind of angle the phone down like this in a portrait mode. You can also use it in landscape. Close it up, open up the little tab, put in some credit cards. And it closes right up. I like how that automatically kind of closes. And you can easily go in and pick out your credit cards, your money, whatever you need. That's pretty cool. And then if you want to take it off, and it comes off just like that. But it's actually seems to be held in place pretty well. The magnets also seem to have a pretty good strong hold, so you don't have to worry about anything that's in that pouch just kind of falling out, which is really nice. And then here we have Ringke's Privacy Dual Easy Film Screen Protector. So we get one film screen protector and an installation packet. So first you want to thoroughly clean off your screen, then dry it off. Then take your installation guide. You want to separate the top from the bottom, making sure that the posts are pointing up, and we're going to use the little side that looks like a C. We're going to press that into the bottom of our charging port, make sure that that goes flush. Then take your screen protector. We want to peel off the number 1 from the underside of the protector. You want to line up the holes on the screen protector with the posts on the guide. I'm going to press that into place. Just like that. We'll put the piece on top, snap that into place. Then we're going to line up the protector with the camera on the phone, just like that. Once you have that in place, you want to place your squeegee on the screen, kind of behind the middle, just like this. We're going to lift up on the number 2. We're going to squeegee out over the screen, just like this. We'll turn the phone around. We're going to take off our guide, take the pieces off the posts, and then pull out the guide from your phone. Then take your squeegee, again, put it behind the middle line here. We're going to lift up on the screen protector, and we're going to squeegee out over the top of our phone. You can try to get out any bubbles you might see. Just have some very little ones. Now once that's done, we're going to very carefully peel up the top protector, and you're all set. If there's any bubbles on the screen, you can very carefully push them out. We have some at the top here. Just very carefully kind of push that out. No problems. Everything else looks pretty good. So that was a very easy installation. I don't see any bubbles. I don't see any lifting. There is a cutout for our camera on the front of our phone. As far as touch, silky smooth, probably even smoother than the glass that's on the phone itself, which is nice. The edges are a little catchy, but because they're so thin, you might not even feel them, especially if you put a case on it. As far as fingerprints, it does pick up some fingerprints on the screen, and you should very easily be able to wipe those away. Let's test out our fingerprint. Fingerprint seems to be working just fine. Perfect. Now, because this is a privacy screen, the screen might be dulled a little bit. So if you need to, just turn up the brightness and you should be able to see it just fine. Touch working perfect. Everything's working. You can access the top and the bottom of the screen. No issues there. It is nice and clear. But if we turn it to the side, you can see that your screen does disappear. Very cool. So now let's see what the screen looks like looking at it through polarized sunglasses. So as you can see, there is a rainbow effect. And depending on how you twist and turn the screen, it changes colors. And if you look at it dead on, it kind of looks like a little like purplish. But you can still see what's on the screen. Let's test out our S Pen. S Pen working perfectly fine on the screen. It is also nice and smooth. There's really no resistance. So now let's put it into one of our Ringke cases. So it seems to fit this case perfectly. There is a slight gap on the top and the bottom and on the sides of the phone. It doesn't seem to touch the case. I don't see any lifting, no bubbles. So if you're going to be using a Ringke case, the screen protector should fit perfectly fine, and it may fit other cases as well. All right, so far so good. Now let's move on to the scratch test. So typically film screen protectors start to scratch around a number 2, which is simply just plastic, and then it gets a lot deeper with the number 3, which is copper. So we're going to start off with the number 2. Then we'll move on to the number 3. So if we take a closer look, this does seem to be a self-healing screen protector. So the scratches from the number 2 should start to heal and pretty much go away, whereas the 3 is done. There's no coming back from the number 3 scratch. And if I run my finger over the 2, it doesn't really feel like ridges. So scratch resistance seems to be pretty standard for film screen protectors. So installation for the screen protector was pretty easy. It also does seem to work well with the in-display fingerprint sensor and the S Pen. It might be case friendly with other cases. It seems to come right up to the edge of the screen. There's really no drop protection because this is a film screen protector, and scratch resistance seems to be pretty standard for film screen protectors. And then if you want to remove this from your phone, all you need to do is simply lift up on one of the edges and then peel off your screen protector. And if we take a look at the screen, you can see that there's no damage. So definitely some really nice case and accessory options by Ringke. Again, for the brand new Galaxy S24 Ultra. Which one of these cases or accessories were your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Again, my favorite cases were the Ringke Fusion X and the Ringke Fusion Matte case. So again, I will be putting product links for all these cases and accessories in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.